Hi everybody, happy Friday. So happy that you're joining me on this Friday afternoon. Hope everybody's excited for the weekend. Hi there everybody. Let me get all set up here. How's everybody doing today? Did they have a good week? How about for those that have been watching me, have you taken any advice from my tips that I've been giving all week? Hopefully you have. But we're going to continue our journey on talking about 10 simple steps for a leaner, healthier you. And I'm going to give you the last two tips today. I'm going to wait for a couple more people to join me. I guess this may be it for now. How is everybody doing? Can you tell me where you're from? Well, it's been quiet this afternoon. I think a lot of people are getting up and started, and a lot of people are with the new schedule of going back to school. A lot of people are just racing around a lot, so people don't have time to watch these when they're live. But if you are joining me on the replay, I welcome you, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend ahead. But we're going to go ahead and get started. And my name is Michelle Breeding. I'm a board-certified holistic health coach. I am also an IFA sports nutritionist, and I am a team Beachbody coach. I have two children who are 15 and 12, and they have been starting school this week. And also, I've been married almost 19 years. I can't believe it. Don't look that old, do I? I feel like I am still a teenager in my mind and body, so hopefully that will continue as I go through this journey, and you all will feel that way too as you continue to eat healthy and live a healthier life, and that is what I try to help people do. We're going to talk about the last two tips, and then I will review over all of them, and then kind of like the what happens now thing. I will talk about that in a little bit, but I'm going to try to keep these a little bit shorter because I know I've been talking a little bit too long, and I'm going to just keep moving so you can watch some other Periscopes. So the last tip for tip 9 is to make sure you prepare more meals at home. This can help you to become healthier because not only when you eat out, you tend to eat more, you consume more calories, your portions are too big, and you also spend too much money. So if you eat things at home, you know what's in it. You can control what's in it. You're not, and you can watch and look through everything to see exactly what's in it if you are having to make something processed, which I hope that you're not. But if you're making things at home and also homemade, that is the best thing that you can do. That is a good change that you can do. Just do things that our great grandparents used to do before all the processed foods came out, and that was just making things homemade. That is probably the healthiest thing that you can do. And also saving money is always good because when you go out, you spend too much money, and it's usually for smaller portions. Sometimes you're spending a lot and you get like very little, but sometimes you spend a lot and you're getting a smorgasbord of food which your whole family could eat. So make sure that you prepare meals at home. And the last tip is to just keep track of what you're eating. So I talked about this yesterday a little bit about keeping a food diary. This is really important to start listening to your body about food, like mind-body connections and food-body connections, kind of knowing how you feel when you eat something. So when you keep track of how much water you drink, how much food you're eating, what you felt that day, was it rainy outside and you felt really moody, and that just connect everything. So kind of keeping a diary and also your food intake, put it together and write down everything, because you'll realize whatever you have today really affects your tomorrow. So it's really huge. So I think that you need to keep track and get into the new habit of controlling everything that you do, because you'll start to listen to your body. So like MyFitnessPal is good, Fitbit is good, or just keep a Word document, or now with iPhones you can keep track of things in your notes. Just start writing down, like I had how many glasses of water today, I ate this much amount of food, this is what I had for breakfast, this is what I had for lunch, and today I was a little bit more agitated. I wonder what that was about. It could be the weather outside. I know that I'm tired and crankier when it's rainy, and today is sunny today, so I am thrilled and happy and raring to go, and I have more energy. So I know that already about myself. So start to just realize those things. So we're going to go really quickly through the 10 tips. I'm not going to talk about them more. If you want to watch my videos that I've done this last week, you can go to catch with a K.me DSML breeding, or if you email me at healthcoachmicheleb@gmail.com, then I can send you my link to my YouTube address, which I have uploaded all of these videos so you can watch them in order and get all those tips that way. So I'm just going to briefly list through them. So the first thing is to make sure you get enough sleep. That's number 1 tip. Number 2 is to reduce your stress level. Number 3, don't skip your meals. That will affect you in the long run. Just try to keep eating smaller meals continuously throughout the day. Number 4, trading out your beverage, making sure you're drinking more water instead of those fruit juices and sodas and different things. Number 5, eat the right carbs that fuel your body. Those are things, complex carbohydrates, not the refined carbohydrates. And number 6 was choose healthy fats. Make sure you're getting things like avocado, olive oil, coconut oil, nuts and seeds and fish. Those are the good healthy fats for you. And number 7, focus on good lean protein. And this could be if you're vegetarian. These are, plant sources, seeds, nuts, beans. Those can be the greens, kale and spinach. And if you're not a vegetarian, you can eat fish or grass-fed beef or, free-range chicken, those things. Number 8 is to keep moving. Make sure you're getting enough exercise. Start small if you have to. Just start with walks. And then I encourage you to do some sort of 30 minutes a day if you can, at least 3 to 5 times a week. If you can do that, just work up to that. And if you don't like to go out, then I can help you with finding a DVD or fitness program that will work for you. You can email me again at healthcoachmicheleb@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to help you find a fitness program that works for you. And number 9, preparing the meals at home that we talked about today. And number 10 is to keep track of the things that you're eating. So, and now, what do you do with those tips? Well, what can you do? Well, you need to just start making healthy choices. You can just start today. Start with 1 to 2 things. Just start to make changes and think to yourself, is it really going to feed my body? Is this really what my body needs? Instead of thinking, what's the quickest thing I can eat and just grab some junk? So start thinking about those things. And then you'll start focusing, living a healthier, happier life. And I do have a program that is starting on, trying to get this up. It's called my 10-week signature program. It is going through a guided tour of simple steps that you can take care of yourself, and it will start more about primary foods, which is focusing on the things that feed your soul, like your relationships, your exercise, your spirituality. Those things are primary foods, and those are really what focus or make you eat the way that you do, and those I call secondary foods. And then we also do things differently. What works for one person will not work for another. So that's called bio-individuality. So this whole 10-week program will be tying in not only just the foods that you eat, but it's a slower journey that will kind of really tap into what's affecting you and kind of look into things. I have questions, and every week there'll be a new module for 10 weeks. You'll have a new video, new handouts, new things that will open up every Monday, and then you'll have 4 coaching calls with me. And they'll also be put into a Facebook group. So I was going to turn my camera around to look at this. It's called the 10-week signature program. And you will be guided through different things like how stress and sleep issues can affect health and weight loss. Also, how to simplify your portion control, mindful eating, how to make an easy plan for your exercise that doesn't involve spending a lot of hours. So as you can see, if you go through here, and you can find this information if you look up here at signatureprogram.instapage.com. If you go to those, you can see this more clearly. So I have a pre-module about what it's not about food and exercise, and module 1 about goal setting, module 2, what works, what doesn't, and module 3, fueling your body for great results, exercise tips for module 4. I know I'm going through this fast because I figure you can go back through this yourself and look at it. And then there's module 5 is mindful eating and portion control, and module 6 is understanding your cravings, and module 7 is about stress management and self-care, because that is huge in your health and well-being. And module 8 is simple ways to improve your energy, and module 9 is a mindset of healthy habits for powerful results. Then I have 2 bonus modules, which are about looking at food labels and menu planning, and coaching calls, weeks 1, 4, 7, and 8. And this now is the enrollment fee. There's $75 due upon enrollment, and then I've split it up into 3 payments. So it'll be $150 due after module 4 and $150 due after module 8. And if you want any information, you can go to this website, signatureprogram.instapage.com, or you can email me at healthcoachmichelleb@gmail.com, and I would be happy to help you. You can there's all my contact information. So you can do this. I'm rooting for you. You can email me at healthcoachmichelleb@gmail.com. My website is michellebreeding.com. I have a Pinterest page. I also have a Twitter page, Instagram, and my Beachbody page there. So if you take a Snapchat, it's my teenage daughter has been doing a lot of Snapchat, so that's on my mind here. No, if you take a screenshot of this, then you can get my information. You can do that right here. I think that's a good screenshot right there. So you can look me up, and I am happy to help you in any way I can, and I would love, and I hope you have a wonderful and marvelous and blessed weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Enjoy your Friday, everybody. Bye-bye.